If you could sit your younger self down, what would you tell her? Well, there are 5 things that I want to share with you that I wish I would have known when I was younger, right after this.
Ladies, you know what time it is. Oh, it's time to level up.
I discovered that I was created for purpose.
Set your mind to level up.
Well, hello, ladies, and welcome to Success in Life for Women. I am Dr. Tanya J., personal development and success coach for women. If this is your first time visiting this channel, thank you so much for stopping by. Well, if you could sit your younger self down and tell her something, what would it be? Things that you would tell her that could save her a lot of heartache, a lot of pain, a lot of agony, a whole lot of everything. What are those things? Well, I want to share with you 5 things that I wish I would have known when I was younger. So we're going to hop right in, and you will see me looking down at my iPad occasionally because I want to make sure that I don't forget to tell you anything. I do have notes here, so I want to make sure that you are getting everything that I have prepared. And I am going to encourage you to take notes as well. So we're going to dive right in. So number 1 is learn to love yourself. Sis, this is such a vital and important lesson that I wish I would have known. See, when I was younger, there was something that happened to me that was very tragic. And so as I grew older, I didn't think, not only did I not love myself, but I didn't think that anyone else would love me either. And that is not true. Self-love isn't just about feeling good. It's about truly accepting yourself, your flaws, and all, like everything, how you look, what size you are, how your nose is shaped, how your mouth is shaped, all the things. Because here's the thing, we have so much media out there telling us what we should look like, what we should wear, what size we should be, what type of house we should live in, what type of car we should live in. And all of that begins to affect how we feel about ourselves, especially, oh, this is a good one right here. This is one that I should have put in. Maybe I will do this in another video, especially comparison. But anyway, it is so important that you learn to love yourself. If you don't love yourself, you'll look for validation in all the wrong places. Is it okay if I say that again? If you don't love yourself, sis, you're going to look for love and validation in all the wrong places. Learning to love yourself also means treating yourself with kindness, forgiveness, and grace. So what would you tell your younger self about self-love? Number 2 is set boundaries. Oh, did I have a problem with this one? Listen, I could not say no. I said yes to everything. Number 1 is because I wanted to be a people pleaser and I wanted people to like me. So I had a hard time setting the boundaries. I want to encourage you today to set boundaries. They are good for your health, for your mental state, for your emotional state. Listen, they're not just about saying no. Boundaries are about saying yes to what truly aligns to your purpose. People who get mad at your boundaries are often the ones who benefit from you having none. You can probably think of somebody right now, right? It is okay, sis, to protect your time, your energy, and your emotional well-being. You can love people and still tell them, this is where I draw the line. So number 1, is learn to love yourself. Number 2 is to set boundaries. And number 3 is to protect and guard your peace at all costs. Since peace is priceless, anything that consistently disrupts your peace, it needs to be evaluated. Whether it's relationships, environment, or even social media. You don't have to attend every argument you are invited to. Oh, let me say that again. Hashtag you don't have to attend every argument, sis, that you are invited to. Why? Because it is going to disrupt your peace. And when your peace is disrupted, I know this to be a fact because I have dealt with this so much in my life. It takes me closer away from what God has called me to do, my purpose. When my peace is disrupted, I cannot function. Oh, I wish somebody would have set me down and told me earlier in my life to protect and guard your peace. So guess what? I'm telling you now, protect and guard your peace. Protecting your peace means being mindful of what you consume mentally, emotionally, and spiritually. Number 4 is to know your value and your worth. No one can ever tell you what you are worth and what your value is. Sis, if you don't get anything else from this video today, please understand that you have worth and you have value, and never ever settle for less. Listen, no one can define it except for you. And here's something that's really important. Don't let rejection or other people's opinions make you doubt yourself, make you doubt your self-worth, make you doubt your value. You define it for yourself and you own it. And then you let other people know. If you don't communicate anything else to people well, communicate this well, that I know my value and I know my worth and I will never, ever settle. Number 5 is to take care of your body. Take care of your temple. Listen, I am well over 55 years old. And there are some things that just don't work the way they used to work. There are some things that I wish I would have known earlier in my life to make sure that I am taking care of the one thing that God has entrusted me with here on this earth, and that is my temple, my body. What does that look like? It means eating well and exercising and getting rest. But it's not just about feeling good and looking good. It's about having energy for your purpose, because there is so much that God has called you to do, sis. And if you are not healthy physically, it can drain you and you will not have the energy to walk into the fullness of who God has called you to be. It is not selfish to take care of you. Self-care is extremely important. Take care of you so that you can take care of others and so that you can take care of your purpose. I do have a bonus one for you as I finish up. Listen, this is really, really important. I did a video titled Mindset Reset, and it's part 1. And I talk about this a little bit in that video. And so I want to encourage you to go watch that video. But here is the thing. When I was younger, my parents, my mom or my grandmother or whomever used to ask me this question. Who are you hanging with? Sis, let me ask you this question. Who are you hanging with? In other words, it is time for you to audit your circle. Let me say this to you. You are the average of the 5 people that you spend the most time with. And if you want to evaluate your life, look at and audit your circle. Listen, toxic relationships will drain you mentally, emotionally, and even spiritually. I guarantee you right now, you can think of some people that fit into one or all 3 of those categories that constantly drain you. Listen, I'm not saying this. I am not telling you to go out and dismantle your relationships. That is not what I'm saying. What I'm encouraging you to do is to begin to audit your circle. Because here's the thing. If you want to become successful, then you have to surround yourself, have a seat at the table, have a place in the room where successful people are. That is the only way that you can begin to get mentored and coaching, because you want to hang around people where you aspire to be. As you grow, understand this, your circle is going to change, and that's okay, because you're not going to be able to take everybody with you. Woo! I could spend a whole lot of time right here and just stop. But I'm not going to do that today. I will probably make another video. But let me say this to you. Where God is taking you, the people that you know, they're not going to be able to go with you. Even though they may try to hang on, they're not going to be able to go with you. So it is okay for you to audit your circle. Why? Because you want to elevate, sis, your life and everything in your life, every area in your life to the next level. Well, listen, I hope that this content has been so valuable for you today. I hope that you remember these 5 things. That number 1, it is important that you learn to love yourself. Number 2, that you set boundaries. 3, that you protect and guard your peace. Number 4, know your value and your worth. Number 5, take care of your body. It's the only one that you have, sis. And the bonus one for today is to audit your circle of friends. Who you hanging with. These are things that I wish I would have known when I was younger. That I wish someone would have sat down and said to me, Tanya, these things are going to be important as you get older. Well, I hope this content has been valuable for you. Can I ask you to do a couple of things? Number 1, if you have not done so, would you please take a moment and subscribe to this channel? Number 2, leave a comment. Let me know some of the things that you currently struggle with. And number 3, please share this video with other women that you know could benefit. And then finally, make sure that you come back and tune in and go back and watch some of the other videos. It is so important. This is all about personal development, sis. This is all about you growing. Because guess what? When you know better, you live better. And here is to your success.